Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel MauryaTech. I am Varun Maurya, and in today's video we are going to talk about a fascinating topic of tech world, that is, are we living in simulation? So stay in this video till end to learn more about this topic. From the Matrix to the Sims, the idea of simulated realities has captured our imagination for decades. But is there any truth to these wild stories? Let's dive in and find out. To understand this topic, let's first understand what is simulation. Simulation refers to the process of creating a representation or model of a system, process, or phenomena in order to study its behavior or predict its outcome. It involves creating a simplified version of the real world and using mathematical or computational models to imitate and analyze the system dynamics. Simulated life. This refers to the concept of creating a simulated or artificial world that mimics the characteristics and behavior of real life. The idea that we live in a simulated reality is not new. It gained significant attention after the renowned philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed his simulation argument. According to Bostrom, at least one of the following statements must be true. First one is, civilizations rarely reach a post-human stage capable of running ancestor simulations. Second, if they do, they are uninterested in running such simulations. Or number 3, we are almost certainly living in a simulation. This argument has sparked intense debate among scientists, philosophers, and tech enthusiasts. The simulation hypothesis is based on the assumptions that advanced civilizations could create incredible detailed simulations that are indistinguishable from reality. If this is true, then the odds of us being in a simulated world could be higher than we think. Quantum physics also provides intriguing clues. Some scientists propose that the fundamental nature of reality appears to be digital, akin to the way information is processed in a computer simulation. But hold on a second. Skeptics argue that there is not enough evidence to support the simulation theory. They question the assumptions made and highlight the lack of concrete proof. While the simulation hypothesis is intriguing, it remains purely speculative. We cannot jump to the conclusions without robust scientific evidences. We should focus on understanding the law of nature without even our own reality. Valid points indeed. However, as technology continues to advance at an exponential pace, we find ourselves engaging closer to creating our own realistic simulations. Could this be a sign that we are living indeed in a simulated reality? If we are indeed living in a simulation, what does that mean for our existence? Are we merely characters in an elaborated game? And who and what is controlling this simulation? If we are part of simulation, it raises profound philosophical questions about free will, consciousness, and the nature of reality itself. It changes our understanding of what it means to be human. So what evidence is there to support the simulation theory? Let's explore a few intriguing clues that have been put forward. One compelling argument is the rapid advancement of technology. Over the past few decades, we have witnessed an exponential growth in computing power and virtual reality capabilities. Just imagine how our own simulations have evolved, from pixelated graphics to stunning, realistic virtual worlds. If we continue on this trajectory, it's not far-fetched to imagine that future civilizations could create simulations indistinguishable from reality. Another piece of evidence is the concept of quantum mechanics. Quantum physics operates on a fundamental strange level, defying our traditional notions of cause and effects. Some scientists argue that these peculiarities could be result of the simulation underlying codes. If we are living in a video game with its own set of rules and limitations. Furthermore, there are curious coincidences and anomalies in our reality that makes one question its authenticity. For instance, the concept of the Mandela effect, where a large group of people remember event differently from how they supposed occurred. Could this be a glitch in the simulation? Or what about the mathematical patterns and symmetries found throughout the universe? Some argue that they are evidence of programmed reality, like lines of code that govern our existence. While the simulation theories presents thought-provoking ideas, it's essential to consider the counter-arguments and escapists' perspective. One of the main challenges is the lack of direct empirical evidences. We haven't found a definitive glitch or an anomaly that can only be explained by simulation theories. Without solid proof, some experts remain skeptical, suggesting that this theory may fall into the realm of philosophical speculations rather than scientific inquiry. Another counter argument points to the vast amount of information needed to simulate a reality as complex as ours. The computational power required would be unimaginable immense. Additionally, there are the ethical questions of whether advanced civilizations would create simulated world inhabited by conscious beings. The ethical dilemma and the vast resources needed cast doubts on the possibilities of widespread simulations. Whether we are living in a simulation or not, the concept forces us to question our understanding of reality. If our world is a simulation, what does it mean for our consciousness, free will, and the nature of existence itself? On the other hand, if we dismiss the simulation theory, are we limiting our curiosity and imagination about what lies beyond our current understandings? So now let's talk about some interesting facts related to it. The concept of a living in a simulation, often referred to as the simulating hypothesis or simulating theory. It is a topic of philosophical and scientific speculations. While there is no definitive evidence to prove or disprove the idea. So here are some interesting facts. The first one is the simulation argument. The simulation hypothesis gained prominence with the philosopher Nick Bostrom paper titled "Are You Living in a Computer Simulation?" In this argument, Bostrom suggested that at least one of the following statements must be true. That is, first one is civilization almost never reached a post-human stage capable of running ancestral simulations. Second one is, if such civilizations exist, they are uninterested in running simulations or simulations. And third one is, we are almost certainly living in a simulation. Now second fact is the Fermi paradox. The Fermi paradox raises the question of why we don't have detected any evidence of extraterrestrial civilization. Some proponents of the simulations hypothesis argue that if advanced civilizations have the capability to create realistic civilizations, it could explain the absence of extraterrestrial contacts. It suggests that we might be part of a simulated universe created by one or more advanced civilizations. Third fact is computational limits. Researchers have estimated the computational power required to simulate the entire universe at the level of individual particle. Some calculations suggested that if technology continues to advance, it might be possible to create such simulations in the future. This raises the possibility that if future civilizations can simulate entire universe, we could be living in one such simulation. Fourth one is quantum mechanics and simulation. The strange behavior of particles at the quantum level have led some researchers to propose that the fabric of reality itself could be based on a computational framework. The idea suggested that the fundamental building blocks of our universe might operate like bit of operation in a computer, lending support to this simulation hypothesis. Fifth one is simulation glitches and anomalies. Some proponents of the simulation hypothesis point to unusual phenomena or anomalies as potential evidence of glitches in the simulated reality. This could include unexplained phenomena, coincidences, or strange occurrences that seem to delay the law of nature. The sixth one is simulation experiments. Scientists already use computer simulations to model and understand complex systems, from simulating the behavior of galaxies to understanding the evolution of organisms. These simulations are becoming increasingly sophisticated, raise the question of how advanced future simulations might become and whether they could ever reach a level of complexity indistinguishable from reality. In conclusion, the simulation theory remains a captivating idea that stirs the mind of both skeptics and believers. While evidence is still largely speculative, the concept challenges us to explore the boundaries of our knowledge and consider the possibilities that our reality may not be what it seems. Whether we find concrete answer or not, the pursuit of truth and the exploration of our existence will continue to the fascinating journey. That's wrap up today's videos on the simulation theory. We hope you all enjoyed this thought-provoking exploration into the nature of our reality. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments down below. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also make sure to subscribe to our channel for more mind-expanding content. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring and keep expanding your mind. Thank you for watching.